Hey everybody, it is Melissa from Group Ties. I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to go over my processes for avoiding letting spammers into my group. And spammers, I am telling you, they are getting better and better every day. I can't get over how savvy they have become. So I'm going to go over sort of some red flags and people I would let in versus people I would not let in. And I'm going to just let you know my processes. So I'm in my group right now. I'm going to open up this little tab, the show menu tab. And again, of course, I'm on a desktop. I'm going to scroll down to member requests. So in the member requests tab, you have obviously a lot of different options. But the thing I'm going to select right now to really show you what's going on is the questions. I'm going to do answered some questions. And the reason for that is some people don't respond to my question if they want to leave their email address, like they just leave it blank. So I usually do answered some questions. And I'm actually not going to select any other filters right now because I really want to show you kind of a broad level look, right? And the other thing is I will often check on request stage, and sometimes I'll check on the join Facebook date because a lot of times brand new profiles are very, very frequently they're spammers. But what's been happening now is I'm noticing more and more spam profiles are actually older. They're, beyond 2 years. So that's not always tried and true. So I'm going to scroll down now and just kind of show you some of the profiles that would make me pause. So let me go down. The first one I'm going to look at is this one, David Johnson. So there's a few red flags here. First of all, typically in English, a person's last name is not Johnson, it's Johnson. It's a very common last name. So that's my first kind of not sure, right? Then I look here and, my question about, are you near the area? And he says, I live in Aberdeen Road 2186. So couple of things here. The first one is it would be on. And most people in Milton, not everyone, I would say the majority have a pretty good grasp of the English language. So this is a big red flag for me. It's usually on. And the other thing is the zip code is typically 02186. Not typically, it is 02186. So 2186 tells me this person doesn't really know the zip code, even though they totally tried to fool me. And then here's another red flag. So the email address that this person has left is spelled incorrectly. It's devaidjohnson@email.com. I don't even know if that exists as a potential email extension. So this person is probably not real. The other thing that we didn't even talk about was the Facebook profile is only about a year old. So there's so many red flags. I'm definitely not going to let David Johnson in. So that's one. I'll scroll down and find another one. Okay, this person, Tina Muldoon. Okay, here's the red flags I see on this profile. The first thing is 5 friends. Now, again, not necessarily fake, but it's a red flag. Usually most people have more than 5 friends. Particularly because they've joined 33 weeks ago. That's over 6 months ago. They've probably, had ample opportunity to find some friends within that time span. That's the other red flag, by the way. 33 weeks, it's young. One thing this person did do right is they have listed their town as Milton, and this is a real school in Milton. So, kudos to you, fake Tina, for getting that right. Here are some other red flags though. So this seems okay. Check out the email address. That's a little odd. KEC4174@gmail.com, but her name's Tina Muldoon. That doesn't really match up at all. And of course they didn't agree to the rules. So I'm going to say hard pass on Tina Muldoon. Let's see if we can find a few other ones. Here's one. And this one is it's a pretty good pretty good spammy profile. Danny Grew. First of all, the last name's a little strange. Not a typical last name, but not necessarily fake, right? And the other thing is this person has a 6-year-old account, so that's kind of like, huh. A lot of times 6-year-old accounts are real because that's a while ago. However, if you scroll down here to the questions, yes, I agree. What town do you live in? Yes. Leave your email address. Yes. Okay. This guy's probably fake, right? So I would say, no, thank you, Danny. Scroll down again and see if I can find some other ones to give you examples of. Oh, this one. This one's, I don't think, real. Alicia Ferran. First of all, 38 groups, and they're in, Denver and in Colorado and in Milton, Mass. Now, that's not necessarily fake. Like, this could be a college student. Maybe she lives in both areas, spends time in both areas. So, but still, it's kind of like, okay, it gives me pause, right? So the other thing is, she got this stuff right, but I'm still like a little suspicious, okay? Because she doesn't live in the area and she's got the mixed groups. So if I open link in new tab and I look at her profile, this is a good way to really get a good feel if someone's real. I'm going to click on view main profile to make sure I see everything. So first of all, she lists Denver, Colorado, and Milton, Mass. This to me, it kind of looks like the south of France. I don't know. It doesn't look like either of those places. There's definitely not palm trees in Denver or in Milton, Mass. And, the other thing I noticed is like, if I scroll down, so first of all, she's got 276 friends, but look at kind of these profile pics. They just look a little too perfect to me of her friends. And if I look at the content on her page that she's posted, it's like all video and Netflix stuff. There's nothing personal. It's movie quotes. It doesn't have a lot of likes, no likes. And it's all these like weird video things. So I just don't think this person is real. I don't know how you post this many things and have so few comments and likes, like very, very few. So I'm going to say no based on the fact that doesn't live in Milton, the fact that she's like got that weird stuff on her profile that's very generic. So scrolling down a little more, see if I have anything else, especially before my children or my dog interrupt me. Here's one. This will probably be my last one today. Jesus Rosario. Okay, so 44 groups. It looks like lots of them are in Florida. He says he lives in Florida. Joined Facebook about a year ago. Okay, I'm already like, don't know about this guy. Then if I look at the questions, okay, that's legit. This group is about Milton, Massachusetts. Where do you live? Okay. All right. So, like, first of all, I guess it could be an error. I don't think it is. I think he's a spammer. But second of all, like, it's not worth it because there's too many other red flags here. So I hope this was helpful to you. Again, the spammers they're getting better and better. And the other thing is like, you just don't want these people in your group. I know, especially for new people, you want to build up your group. You want people in it. They're not going to do you any favors. They may post spam. They may violate rules. They may violate Facebook rules, which is really bad for your group. They're not going to be quality participants. They're not going to really contribute. And if they do, it's probably going to be some kind of spam. Some of the things that are happening right now are like Bitcoin spam things, as well as air duct cleaning. This is like a new one where people, claim to come and clean your air ducts, but you get scammed out of money. So it's not worth it to let the spammers in. So don't. Definitely like keep a sharp eye. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys is you might notice that you see a lot of these red buttons on my profile, which you guys probably don't have. I have this great system that I use. It's called Group Leads. I have a whole video on how to use it that you can check out, where basically every time I approve someone, their name and all the answers to their questions go into a spreadsheet, and I can use that later. One thing that I use it for primarily is gathering the email addresses and putting them right into my email marketing software. That way I don't have to do a lot of copy pasting. And the other thing is it's nice to be able to go back and check out responses to questions, because right now you can't do that in the Facebook interface. I know a lot of admins have asked for it, but right now they don't allow you to go back and see what the responses were to the questions. So it's really nice to have that information at hand. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. And also check out my website, grouptize.com. I've got a lot of freebies on there, different ways to monetize your group, information about monetizing your group, and lots of news and events around groups. So hope you guys have a great day. Take care.